All right, so hey guys, we're working on headlock escapes, and you kind of end up here in the headlock escape anytime, no matter really how you do it. So we're talking about the practicality of it and some self-defense and sport stuff. You see headlocks in sport and in fights, but particularly in fights, we end up here on the side, right, once we get out, and this is, common stuff we teach kids to come across the face here. We're breaking that down a little more, right? We build our frame. We can go on the inside or the outside. It kind of depends on how he is. Realistically, when I get here, the most important thing right off the bat before I start messing with this is to fix my base. I got to get my legs wide and my butt back. My weight's got to be on the back side of Boone, where he's going to pull me and I'm going to go over the top right away. Okay? So I like to get my butt as close as I can to the mat, and my hands, I like to keep them free until he initially gives me the pull, and I can Superman and I can walk myself back into base. Once I have a good established base, I'm not worried about getting pulled forward, then I build my frame. When I build my frame, I want to make sure I use the bony part of my arm and get up under his chin, not laying just flat on his face here. And get down under. Now we build the wrist. I can go behind or forward. He's probably going to be pulling on me tight, so it's hard to get my hand in there. There's no reason to worry about it. Just build my frame right here on the top. If this was a fight, I can smash his head onto the ground, right? But more important, I want to just build a base and break this, and we'll talk about why in a minute. So I like to go ahead and bring my arm across, or leg across the top, and then I can just push until I can break this. Now the arm is free. You've probably been taught to armbar here right away, okay, and that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Once we get to this position, whether Boone's arm's trapped or it's free or not, more than likely we're going to want to strike from here. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm in the top position, I'm in control. It doesn't make a ton of sense in a fight to try and armbar and risk going from the top position to the bottom. So more than likely I want to strike. So we got to be smart about how we strike. I don't want to hit him in the top. I want to use punches to get a reaction. Okay? There's two trains of thought about it. One is do as much damage as possible. It really depends on what your goal is. To do damage, I want to hit him somewhere from the ear forward. I do not want to hit him in the top of the head and risk breaking my hand. I want to hit him in the face, in the front of the face, to do damage to his eyes, to his nose, to his mouth. If knocking someone unconscious, right, we want to try to get a jarring of the head. So a punch straight to the chin, a punch to the ear, all can be pretty effective for that. Punches to the front of the face, you're going to do a lot of soft tissue damage and cause a reaction from it. Not very many people want to fight once they've been bloodied up. The flip side of that is, what's my goal? Is this a fight, a real fight where I have a chance of losing, or is this a situation where now I'm in control? If I'm in control and I want to articulate that this is self-defense, it's tough to articulate that after I've hit him 25 times in the face. At some point, that's no longer self-defense. Also with the armbar, right, once it's up here, right, we switch and we go attack the armbar. Depending, okay, boom, right here. If you've ever tried to break someone's arm, it's more difficult than it seems. Okay? Depending on how good you are at arm bars, what my level of training is, this may be a good idea. But if I get here and I break his arm, but he's so intoxicated that the pain's not enough, I'm now in the bottom position. He's going to roll on top of me. Okay? So just stuff to think about, some practicality stuff. You see this in sport too. Same idea. I'm in the armbar in a sport match, and we're here, and I have 30 seconds left in the match, and I'm up on points. Does it make a lot of sense to attempt an armbar and risk losing position? No, I just want to stay on top and win. Okay? Just some stuff to think about in this position. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later.